Hey everybody. For those of you that have watched my videos in the past, I do have a new haircut. It is fall and cool weather. I go straight for anybody that cares. Anyway, today I'm talking about the narcissist and lies, what they do when you accuse them of lying or you catch them in a lie. I have experience with both ends of the spectrum. I have a narcissistic mother, and I was formerly involved with a narcissist romantically. So I got this down. If you have any experience with this yourself, I'm sorry you can feel like you're losing your mind, but rest assured, that is their intention. They want to make you feel like you're the crazy one so that they will never take accountability, they will never take responsibility for their treacherous behaviors. So I'll start out with when you accuse a narcissist of lying, which inevitably that's exactly what they're doing because narcissists can't act genuinely, authentically, or honestly. I think they're just incapable of doing that. So if you accuse a narcissist of lying, they might try to accuse you of the very offense that you are confronting them with. So, for example, if you say to a narcissistic partner, "You're cheating on me," they'll flip it around and accuse you of it. Or you don't even have to accuse. Like, this was my case. I never, like, he was definitely cheating on me. Left, right, up, down, every which way. He was cheating on me, no doubt. And he used to frequently accuse me of cheating on him. Now, I was loyal to a fault. I was loyal to try to abate his insecurities, which I knew he had. So I was like polar opposite of a cheater. I was so up his butt trying to reassure him all the time. But he was accusing me of cheating. They do that very intentionally. They do that because they're trying to detract from their deplorable behavior. So if I'm accusing you of cheating, that puts you on the defensive, which is the narcissist goal. Let's get you on the defensive so that you're so smokescreened, like concentrated on defending yourself, that it takes the attention off of them and their cheating. So now you're focused on proving your innocence as opposed to the blatant facts that are probably available to incite that they are in fact the cheaters. So that's one thing. Another thing is they project onto you. A narcissist will project all of their insecurities, all of their shortcomings onto you. So something that they may be doubtful of within themselves, they'll start accusing you of it. Maybe they have cheated, maybe they're thinking about cheating. It's you. It's not them, it's you. It's always you. I have a narcissistic mother, so I have experience in that aspect as well. If you followed my videos, Instagram, whatever, you know that she made a desperate attempt to try to confront me or regain her supply, basically, because I have been in the process of shutting down all of the abuse that she has consistently been inflicting on me since I was born, I think. But anyway, so she came over last Monday and she was like, "Let's talk, Michelle, because I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to deal with her." So she's just lashing out like it's a narcissistic rage, they call it, when you try to cut off their supply. They just lose it because narcissists, you've probably heard, have the mentality and the emotional capacity of a toddler. They have never developed past those developmental years. They just don't have it. They don't have the capacity to be an adult human being with compassion and consideration. Everything's egocentric. Everything is about them. So, I've been trying to distance myself from my toxic, narcissistic mother. I've been gray rocking. I haven't been responding to texts or phone calls, so she just finally couldn't take it anymore. So she came at me the other week and confronted me or whatever that was. And she was like, tell me what I did. And that's another thing. Narcissists will try to, back you into a corner to come up with like specific examples so that they can refute everything or, smoke screen everything and they get toxic amnesia. That's another tactic that they use. Toxic amnesia is when, you accuse them of something that they did. You're basically calling them out on it and they don't remember. It's just slips their memory entirely because they did it and they don't want to be held accountable for it. They don't want to take responsibility for their actions. So my narcissistic mother is coming at me last Monday and she's like, what did I do? And I'm like, oh my gracious, I have a laundry list of things that you've done to me throughout my life. I started rattling off a few things to just, I don't know, put her in her place. Like, I knew it was senseless to try to assert myself or stick up for myself because I've done it a million times. It's like banging your head against the wall. It's the definition of insanity. It's like repeating the same behavior and expecting a different outcome. You're never going to get a different outcome with a narcissist because they will never change. They will never take responsibility for their bad behavior. So anyway, I rattled off a couple examples to my narcissistic mother of things that she has done that have been greatly offensive to me. Examples of her not sticking up for me. One example in one of my past videos that I used was my golden boy older brother ran over my brand new Celica that I had just bought when I was in my young 20s. I was so proud. I was leasing it actually, but he backed his pickup truck clear down the front of the hood and left a gaping scrape. So it was from like the tip of the hood to the windshield. It was bad. And nobody held him accountable for it. My parents never held him accountable. He just went off to work and acted like he did no wrong. And I was the one that ended up paying for the repair. Not the entire repair. He gave me some money towards it, but he did not pay for the whole repair. Like, that's just bananas. I mean, anybody in a clear frame of mind can see that that's wrong. Anyway, so I confronted my narcissistic mother with this little tidbit. And she was like, oh, Michelle, that was in high school. Which, first of all, is an inaccuracy. It was not in high school. I was working. I was an adult. I was in my young 20s. So there's that. And then she just tried to detract from the whole issue by trying to slander me, name call me, all sorts of just narcissists. I have used this analogy before, and I think it's so applicable. Narcissists are like rabid, wild animals trapped in a corner. They will do anything they can to escape. So this is what she was doing. She was like just ducking and dodging any accountability. She, essentially tried to invalidate my factual recollection of what happened by trying to tell me, like, just by latching onto an insignificant detail, saying that it was in high school. I mean, I could go on for days with the amount of things that she has done to undermine me or hurt me or not stick up for me, etc., etc. Anyway, this was my narcissistic mother. So it was like, she didn't do the toxic amnesia where she just forgot or acted like it didn't happen. She tried to, put me on the defensive by coming at me, like attacking me, with just, what do you say, like, totally irrational, totally crazy things. Like, she started calling me a slut at the time, like, which is bananas. But that was her strategy. And that is what narcissists do when you try to pin them down in a very factual, very true instance in which they were wrong. They will never take accountability. Narcissists are very insecure people. You probably know that by now. And them admitting to some wrongdoing or, a lie that they don't have the capacity to withstand that kind of attack. Their egos are so fragile. That's why they live in this grandiose state of just, self-centeredness. Everything revolves around them and they're so great. That's like compensating for their lack of substance, their lack of self-esteem. So toxic amnesia and projection are two of the main tactics that they'll attack you. But if you ever try to confront a narcissist with, a blatant wrongdoing or a lie, don't expect to ever get anywhere. They will never take accountability. They will never admit to wrong. It's always you. It's never them. So I hope this helped you guys in some way. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, do that, please. I am Bumped, Bruised, and Blessed on Instagram as well. Subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. My goal here is to help you in any way that I can. YouTube is amazing, and I know from other people sharing with me, YouTube is how they found out about their narcissist. It's people helping people. It's awesome. So, God bless you all. And you're down, but you're not out. You're learning about narcissistic abuse, and you're getting in front of it. You're getting out from under this dark cloud of toxicity and negativity that we've been oppressed with thanks to our narcissist. God bless you.